Welcome to another MazPlay video. This is MazMojito, and today we're going to be getting into another hexagon style building game, and this is going to be the pilot episode. We're playing Before We Leave. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so we're jumping right in here. We just skip through that start menu. It's basically just choose a world that you want to start off with. This is a typical hexagon building style game. I played it a little bit just to kind of get an idea of what it's all about. But as you can see, you have like a curved type plane. It's not like flat. And you even got kind of like the shape of a planet here. You even got like hexagon clouds and, you know, some pretty decent graphics there. So your first objective, as I zoom out to show you, like, you can really kind of explore this whole planet and fill this in with all the different types of hexagons to see what else is out there in that fog of war. But our first objective is we're starting off here with like kind of little colony of 3 villagers, or you know, I guess the symbols of the people represent your villagers. We have our building zones here. Anything in orange is where we can put tiles down. And there's just kind of like a little tutorial here to show you how to get started. So we're going to follow along with the tutorial. We're going to connect some roads up, and we're going to put some buildings down next to resources, and we're going to go from there. All right, so we dropped 3 houses down for our 3 families, and now they are going to go into the shelter, bring up any supplies that are left down there underground, and basically use those to build any buildings that we're telling them to start off with. So my guess is that this is some kind of post end of world scenario where people had to live underground. The topside got pretty poisoned or damaged, and now many years later they're coming out of the shelter and starting to rebuild the planet, I guess, starting off with small villages and factories and workshops and stuff like that, and farms, of course, to get some kind of food coming in. So with most of these building games, I like to speed them up as best I can, just to kind of get us through the slow grind of watching progress bars fill up, and just kind of keep going from there to try to quickly establish this village. Okay, so as you can see, you're going to constantly get little pop-up messages to help you along with the tutorial. That one was basically telling me to build kind of a lumber mill and a lumber collection point. So now as my townspeople go out and chop wood, they'll have a place to bring it back, have it processed, and then turn around and use that wood to build other things. The tutorials will kind of give you an idea where you want to put certain workshops, like obviously the lumber ones. You want to make sure you have some trees nearby that they can chop down. Some of the building squares are like the one with the bouncing arrow. It's actually waiting on something. I think you have to demolish that if you want to build something there, but that will also serve as a good source of stone, what I just destroyed. But you have the option to kind of like clear out different hexagons so you can expand your town and put new workshops down. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep building. We're going to follow the tutorial. And as you can see at the bottom right, every time you select a tile, it gives you a description of what kind of tile that is. The issue with this world is pollution. It's really there's some heavy pollution. That's why you keep seeing the no pollution kind of marker. And from what I understand, reading the background, is the world has gotten so bad that the people have decided to come up out of the shelter, rebuild, and kind of build a rocket ship to escape this world. But in order to build that rocket ship, they're going to need resources, they're going to need workshops to process those resources, and they're going to need a lot more villagers. So they're going to need more people reproducing, having kids, and just it'll be a generational thing as people start building up stuff. So we have to help the villagers basically start off a town, get their workshops going, and do whatever they need to do to eventually get this rocket ship built so that they can escape this planet. So as you can see in the upper left, that is our current objective: establish a village, create tools using the transmogrifier, which is that giant machine that my townspeople are basically plucking wood inside of. So as they're gathering the wood, fortunately a lot of the trees are regrowing, but as they're gathering the wood, they're basically putting it into that large metal machine, and that large metal machine is unlocking newer, more efficient technology, be it tools or something else. Then we can turn around and use those materials to make new things. So this next tutorial is telling us to build kind of like a little library type spot where we can unlock new research, and this is the research tree. So researching all these different things, like many kind of colony survival builder games, will allow us to build new types of buildings, and it will also give us some efficiencies in like collecting different resources and stuff like that. So you can zoom in and you can zoom out, and I think the resources are color coded to kind of give you an idea of what type of skill you're going to be learning with that skill tree. But yeah, it's nighttime now, so we're gonna just kind of keep going. The good thing is that the lights are on for that different houses, but my people are still working along through the dark, and got the farms going. So far everything is looking good. So to expand this upper area here, which also has some resources, it looked like it has some ancient factories that got shut down. We had to build an elevator. So now that we have that elevator up, we can actually put some workstations up here and get some people working on these buildings. Some of these are like rusting factories where you can have your people kind of mine the scrap metal from them. And some of them are actually like some kind of like the green resources. There's some kind of chemical or item that you would need for some more advanced buildings. So I'm going to get my road system established here so my people can get to their workplaces a lot easier. And then we can get everything connected up. All right, so our latest research has unlocked the quarry, and these areas with the green down arrows are basically they're telling us this is where you want to put the quarries next to. So we have a quarry up there now. People will start using the elevator to go up there to do any kind of mining work that they need to do. They will continue to put wood in this transmogrifier machine here, which will keep kicking out tools and other whatever we need. Here is a ruined ship, which we can harvest for resources, but we need to get some kind of road system connected to it. I'm going to continue to get my research continuously going. I still have quite a few empty research blocks that I haven't even started yet. But as you can see, there's a lot of research that's locked because I haven't unlocked the prerequisite yet. So we're going to just keep that going. And we will continue to keep getting hints and tooltips up and tutorial information as we unlock new tech, basically telling us, hey, now you can build this type of workstation and you can find this resource in this location. So we're going to keep pressing along here, but so far so good. So we got now double our house output for the townspeople. Instead of 3, we now have 6. And I will just kind of keep expanding my village out in that direction as far as the houses go. We have a generator over here that needs to be repaired. I did unlock that research skill just recently. So now I'm going to send people, or people will automatically go over there and start fixing it. The one thing I like about this job is you don't have to assign jobs to people. They just kind of like randomly go where there's work that needs to be done. They take care of it. Some of these other kind of town management type jobs, you have to assign laborers, you have to assign carpenters, and delivery people, and lumberjacks. You don't have to do that in this game. You just kind of like pop your tiles down, put your workstations in place, and then the townspeople do the rest. As long as they got a road connecting that building, they head there, and if there's work to be done, they take care of it. Alright, so I got my housing system going. These trees are in the way, so I may have to demolish them. I really hate to do that because it's kind of, I like to have lumber nearby, but you know, it is what it is. We need to clear a path so that we can get this road extended out, and we can start our next row of housing right behind this row. So it's basically going to be like 3 houses, a road, and then another 3 houses, and that's going to be pretty much the system that we keep. Now we may have to knock down a lot of trees or delete a lot of rock resource tiles in the process, but you know, it is what it is. So I was going to drop that warehouse right there, but that would have closed off that road system. I do want to make sure I keep having road systems going in between buildings. So we'll go ahead and expand that and put the warehouse a little bit behind the road. And maybe we'll just angle this out here too, just to open up that part of the globe. And that way our guys can explore and get more resources. So we got our warehouse down here. So that will be built. People are happy. I see like sounds of music notes coming out of the houses. So far so good. Everyone's doing their part. Here and there we'll have to do some demolition to clear some tiles so that we can get our road system spread out pretty good. But yeah, that's just all part of it. I hate to get rid of resources, but sometimes I don't have a choice. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to be putting my next row of houses. So that means that I'm gonna have to expand out a little bit more as far as the road system. This gives us, now that the warehouse is built, we can kind of customize what kind of stuff is being stored in there. Our transmogrifier machine is constantly pumping out tools because we're just having our people loaded up with lumber. So that's going to be the first suggestion. And it looks like we can continue to upgrade the warehouse to increase capacity. And as you can see, it's just giving you a reminder that, hey, keep pumping out the tools for the transmogrifier because you're going to need that to help build this ship that eventually you're going to need to load up with your townspeople and escape this dying world. So far so good. Everything is looking good. I got 9 houses down now. I'd like to get it up to 12. Everyone's busy. As you can see, you can actually hear all the chatter in the background. That's just kind of like the ambiance, background noise, if you will, of the village, of just people going about their daily lives and talking and chatting amongst each other. But it's pretty cool. Unlock some more research there. And we're going to basically drop down whatever is the blinking yellow reminder arrow at the bottom saying, hey, you got something new you can build now. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and pop down a couple more potato fields down here so we won't have any problems with our food supply. And then at that point, I think this is gonna be a good point in the video where we're gonna go ahead and put a bookmark in it. And we're gonna come back in future episodes and continue to expand our town. This is a very relaxing Zen type hexagon game. So I really hope that you're enjoying it. And as usual, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps out the channel. And we will see you in the next video.